Welcome to the Good Grinding for Wise Dining training video, Module 4, Lesson 2, Sugars, Fats, and Salts. The main point of this lesson is to increase awareness of sugars, fats, and salts in foods. Sugars, fats, and salts may be hidden in our foods and are discussed throughout the lesson. The take-home message or catchy phrase is, "Caution foods, watch out." Caution foods, watch out. This phrase is repeated 3 times during the course of the lesson. Active participation is encouraged. Participants should problem solve and come up with suggestions on how they can reduce the amount of sugar, fat, or salt in their food. Each lesson has a nutrition message, food safety message, and water message. The food safety message is to always wash kitchen stuff with hot soapy water, and the water message is to drink 6 to 8 cups of liquids every day.
Today, we are going to talk about hidden sugars, fats, and salts in our foods. Celebrations such as weddings, graduations, birthdays, and other events are special. The gathering of family and friends are important, and it usually centers around food. Even on these special occasions, we need to be aware of the foods we eat and what they contain. For example, sugar, fat, and salt are in almost all of the foods we eat. Although we need some sugar, fat, and salt in our diet, many of us eat too much. We should be aware of the sugar, fat, and salt content in our foods. Caution foods, watch out! Everyone repeat the following with me. Caution foods, watch out!
Caution foods, watch out!
We will first start by discussing sugars. Many of us think that the sweeter a food is, the more sugar it has. However, foods that are high in sugar do not always taste sweet. For example, cereals, coffee drinks, and regular gelatin may have hidden sugars. Many fruits have sugar, but may not have that sweet taste. Sugar may occur naturally, or it could be added to foods. Fruits and 100% fruit juice have natural sugars, while other types of foods may have added sugars. For example, many beverages such as sodas have added sugars but may not always taste sweet. We should drink at least 6 to 8 cups of liquids every day, even on special occasions. Are these foods and drinks bad for us? No. We may eat or drink these foods, but need to be aware that it contains sugar. Bottom line, sweetness is not a good indicator of the amount of sugar in foods. Everyone repeat with me. Caution foods, watch out!
Caution foods, watch out!
Fat, on the other hand, is a little easier to detect. The solid white substance around meat, marbling in beef, or the white part in between meat and skin on chicken are examples of fat. Fried foods are fried in oil, which absorbs fat. These foods may include spring rolls, lumpia, mandu, wonton, tempura, katsu, jalapeno poppers, French fries, potato chips, tortilla chips, donuts, malasadas, andagi, or other foods. These foods may or may not always taste oily. We should be aware of how foods are prepared so we can make an informed decision as to whether we want to eat certain foods or not. Everyone repeat with me. Caution foods, watch out!
Caution foods, watch out!
Lastly, we will talk about salt. Food may not always taste salty, but it may contain a lot of salt. Like sugar, we may not always be able to taste the salt in our food. Many condiments are high in salt. This includes shoyu or soy sauce, fish sauce, shrimp or fish paste, oyster sauce, certain salad dressings, and table salt. We should be aware of the salt content in our food, especially when we add condiments that may be high in salt. What are some ways we can reduce the sugar, fat, or salt in our foods? A prize will be given to those that have new ideas. How many of us wash our kitchen things regularly, such as pots, pans, counters, stoves? At times, we may or may not use our kitchen utensils and appliances regularly, and dust, bugs, and other critters may crawl or settle on or in our kitchen things. We may not be aware that this is happening, so it is important for us to wash our kitchen things with hot, soapy water. We do not want to get sick, even if we think our kitchen things are clean. Now, I'm going to read 3 statements. Please raise your hand if you agree with the statement. The first statement is, I am aware of the sugar, fat, and salt content in my foods. How many of you agree with this next statement? I plan to always wash my kitchen stuff with hot soapy water. The last statement is, I plan to drink 6 to 8 cups of liquids every day. How many people agree with this last statement? That is the end of this activity. Thank you for listening. Please check with your doctor or healthcare professional before making dietary changes.